What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to talk about half-link and full-link BMX chains and the differences between the two and which one you should buy. I made a video about this in the past, but I wanted to revisit this issue because I don't think I did it justice. A standard full-link BMX chain looks like this, and a half-link BMX chain looks like this. The difference between a half-link BMX chain and a full-link one is that every inner link on a half-link chain also serves as the outer link. So what you end up having is links that start big, go small, and then they stack on top of each other. Whereas on a full-link BMX chain, you have distinct outer links and distinct inner links. When we're talking about BMX chains, there's a lot of things to consider. You have half-link and full-link, you have hollow pin, solid pin, you have thickened outer plates, thinner outer plates, you have rounded, you have less rounded, you got all different kinds of colors. There's a lot of things to consider. If you are a heavy street rider and you throw your bike on a lot of rails and cement ledges, then it's very likely that you're going to want to go with a half-link chain. And that's because the way that the links are structured, they're more resistant to impacts. Now, if you're somebody who rides a lot of dirt, a half-link chain isn't really going to make sense for you. A half-link chain weighs a little bit more than a full-link chain, about a half pound on average more. Given the fact that you have that extra weight on the back end of your bike, doesn't make sense if you're going in the air a lot. Now, with that being said, if you're a street rider and you do run 4 pegs and you throw your bike on ledges a lot and you ride a full guard sprocket, then that kind of mitigates the risk of the damage you're going to do to your chain. Another thing to consider when talking about chains is how much of a hassle do you want when installing them. A lot of half-link chains take longer to install because they're a pain in the ass. On the other hand, a lot of full-link chains have master links that make it really easy to just slip on and smash that part into place. The new Odyssey keychain, I don't actually run it, but it actually allows you to take an Allen key, put it into one of the pins, and just take the chain apart that way. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple of these chains in a little more detail so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. Alright, so on this napkin on my desk here, I have part of a full-link chain, and I have a half-link chain. This is my backup chain. This is a Shadow V2. I also got a part chain breaker and a shadow chain breaker. This chain breaker is actually completely useless for this chain, even though it was designed for it. For whatever reason, it doesn't really work. So I actually use this chain breaker most of the time. Funny thing is, this chain breaker works extremely well with my full-link chain. Now, I mentioned the full guard sprocket. This is an Odyssey full guard, and it's a half-link. Also, this is my other bike, and you can see where the chain would be hitting, you're actually hitting sprocket. Okay, so in close, the type of chain that you should be riding really depends on the type of rider you are. If you ride a mix of park and street and dirt, it really depends on the kind of tricks that you're doing. If you're riding trails and dirt and basically all ramps, you're fine with a full-length chain. That's going to be your best bet. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that this video helped you. I really tried to improve on the first video I made. I didn't think that it did a very good job of discussing this topic. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Peace.